Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Thompson. My name is Rick Hutcherson from Service Experts. I didn't catch your first name.
I'm Jim. This is my wife, Jan.
Jim, is it okay if I call you Jim?
Sure.
Jan, is it all right if I call you Jan?
Sure. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Listen, I noticed when I was driving up, you have one of the most beautiful yards I've seen in a long time. You guys really manicure it nice. So do you guys do that yourself? Do you take care of that?
Should we take the credit or tell the truth?
Well, it's up to you.
No, we contract that.
Do you? Well, I'll tell you what, whoever you have does a fantastic job. Your yard just stood out over everybody else on the street, and I bet that feels nice. You get a lot of compliments from the neighbors on that?
Yeah, sometimes we do.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes nice. They jump on us for having our grass cut and manicured too nicely. You know,
yeah.
It makes theirs not look quite as nice.
Yeah, you take a lot of pride in your yard, and that shows that you're real good quality people. And I'm sure that's what you're looking for tonight is something quality, right?
Hope so.
Yeah.
Great, great. Listen, tonight I don't know if the girl on the phone told you, it's going to take me about 60 to 90 minutes for me to do my job properly here.
Whoa.
Were you aware of that?
I didn't
know it was going to be that long. I mean, why is it going to take so long? Well,
see, what I found, it takes some time. You know, I can come in and do guesswork with your hard-earned dollars, but I'm sure that's not what you want me to do. Wouldn't you agree?
Right.
It takes me about 60 to 90 minutes to do a proper survey to get the right size system for your home, to make sure I'm going to take care of any hot spots or cold spots that you might have. And this takes about 60 to 90 minutes. I guess a good example I could use is if you went to a doctor or if you went to a surgeon and you had heart trouble, would you feel good with a doctor that checked you out in 5 minutes and sent you home and said, take this red pill and I'll see you tomorrow? Or would you like a doctor that sat down with you and did an hour to hour and a half and ran all the tests on you and made sure he was sending you home safely and you were going to live a long, happy, healthy life? Wouldn't you choose that doctor?
Yeah.
But the problem is you had some work to do tonight, didn't you?
Yeah. I've got some phone calls that I've got to make. You know, if it's like 90 minutes, I can hold off and do it then. Okay, so I do have about 60 to 90 minutes. If it would take a little more time, or that would be all right too if that came up?
Maybe if we took a break, you could get some of your phone calls in then.
Yeah, that would work.
Great. Okay, great. You know, I do care about your hard-earned money, and I know this is one of your largest investments in your home, and I want to make sure that we do the right thing for you. Let me tell you a little bit about who we are. Do you know anything about our company at all?
No, I don't.
Service Experts has been around for the past 12, 13 years, and basically we came in the came in St. Louis area somewhere back in the early 80s. One thing that we did was we prided ourselves on quality workmanship and quality service. Basically, our force is completely drug-free and criminally tested for the protection and safety of your family, and I know that's important to you, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, doesn't that sound like the kind of company you like in your home and doing business with?
Yeah.
Great. Well, I need to finalize one thing here. When I get done tonight designing that perfect system, in fact, here's what's really neat about the system we've designed here, is you're going to actually help me design the system. And I know you're probably saying I don't know anything about heating and cooling, but I'm going to teach you and educate you through the evening. And I think it's important that you know about what you're going to purchase. Don't you agree?
Yeah,
Great.
Sounds pretty smart.
Great. Well, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you design the system, but you're going to be the primary one. You're going to be the primary one that's going to choose off of a few different reasons, or a few different benefits of lifestyle, engineering styles, and a few other things that are going to fall in place as you'll see through the night. But when we do design that perfect system for you, the one that's going to give you and meet all your energy needs that you're looking for, the one that's going to meet all your comfort needs that you're looking for, I'm going to ask you for a simple yes or no at the end of the evening. That's fair, isn't it?
Tonight?
Tonight.
Well, we never make any kind of decision without sleeping on it.
Right.
Okay. Well, I can certainly appreciate that. I have had a lot of people say that to me, and I'll have to be honest with you. My wife and I have felt the same way. In fact, I remember one time we had a siding guy come in our house, and we were looking for siding, and we wanted a good quality siding. And he came into our home, and we were intending on getting 2 other bids after him, and he walked in, and when he first came in, we were like, you know, normal guy, no big deal. We didn't like him one way or another, and all of a sudden he started talking to us and started making a lot of sense as the evening rolled on. And we found out one thing: we start trusting him. And we start developing a strong trust with this gentleman. And by the end of the night, not only did we trust him and like him, we found out that he had the color siding we wanted, the kind of siding we wanted, and at the price we felt was reasonable for the quality he was offering us. So what me and my wife found out that night was really, it's not price that we thought we were looking for. or getting 3 bids on price. It was someone we really trusted is what we were looking for. In fact, this guy did our siding job, and it was one of the best siding jobs we could have ever asked for. In fact, he did 4 or 5 of our neighbors in our neighborhood, and we were real happy we made that decision. A lot of times your gut feeling can tell you that.
But Rick, you know, I mean, you're really the first person that we've even talked to, and we'd like to get several more bids before we make some kind of a decision.
Yeah,
anyway.
I mean, we don't know a thing about this.
Well, I certainly appreciate that, but I want to ask you this. If I can earn your trust, like Gary earned our trust that night, my wife and I, can I ask you for a simple yes or no? Can I ask you for your business if I've earned that trust with you? And if I haven't, tell me no. That's fair, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we could certainly say no.
If that's what you choose, but if I've earned your trust, you could tell me yes. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, if he earns our trust, I guess we could look into it.
Great, great. That's what I found most people are really looking for, is someone they can trust, and hopefully I'll be able to do that tonight and show you that we're a very reputable and honorable company in the area.